All right, for more, let's bring in our correspondent, Tal Heinrich, joining us from the United Nations. And Tal, it's not the first time that the Houthis in Yemen have tried to strike the Saudi capital. What else do we know about this latest attempt?
Michelle, it is the third time since the onset of the war in Yemen that a missile from Yemen is being fired at Saudi Arabia. And it's the second time that the target is the capital of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Now, this time around, as you said, the specific target was Al Yamama Palace. This is where the Saudi King Salman was just about to present the nation with the new budget of the kingdom for this specific year. And the missile was intercepted just south of Riyadh. It was shot down by a Patriot missile. It never reached its destination, according to Saudi authorities. The rebels in Yemen, the Houthi rebels, they've taken responsibility for firing this missile. And the Saudis are once again pointing to Iran. Iran keeps denying these charges that are being that they are arming the Houthi rebels. They're saying, no, we're not doing it. And it comes just on the heels of Nikki Haley's United States ambassador to the United Nations presentation in Washington. Just a few days ago, she presented what she said was a missile from that was fired on November 4th, targeting the international airport in the capital, Riyadh, and bearing the hallmarks of what she said was Iranian manufacturing.
Yeah, that's right. And Tal, in the meantime, the Saudi blockade on the Yemen ports, that is continuing, and the population is suffering from lack of food, lack of resources, medical aid, and of course bombardments as well. And today the United Nations is suggesting that some of these incidents in Yemen, they might be considered war crimes. Tell us about that.
It definitely might be this, according to the UN Human Rights Office spokesperson. He said that it will be hard to conclude that no war crimes were committed in this war in Yemen. He said that over the past 2 weeks, more than 136 civilians in Yemen were killed by Saudi-led coalition airstrikes. And these numbers are just specific numbers and incidents that were 100% verified by the United Nations. So we might be talking about larger numbers for sure. So as you said, the blockade is also still ongoing there at the ports in Yemen, with the Saudi-led coalition barely letting any kind of commercial cargo to get in or any kind of international aid. Although the UN World Food Program was able to bring in food that will last for about 2 months only for 1.8 million people in Yemen. But of course, we're talking about much larger numbers. 8 million people, according to the UN Human Rights Office, are in need for food.